Hello, I'm excited to share with you today the new Timecard upload option through Cardinal's Employer Portal. First, visit earlybird.cardinal-services.com. Log in with your username and password provided. Once you've logged in, click the Payroll tab. Then click the Submit Timecards tab. Here you will see a full list of instructions on the right. The first set of instructions give you information on downloading the Excel timecard template for your use. The second set of instructions gives you details on how to upload your timecards. You will see that you can use PDF, Excel, JPEG, or PNG files. Thus, if you already have your timecards ready to go in PDF, JPEG, or PNG files, you can skip right to the Upload Timecards instructions. For today, we're starting with the Download Excel Timecard template instructions in case that is the way that you would like to collect and submit your hours to us. We think it's convenient. You'll see on the left 2 pay cycles listed. The first is for your very next payday, and then the following payday. Looking at the check date and the pay period end date, ensure that you're selecting the Download Excel Submission button on the correct pay cycle, and then click that button. Now you'll have the option to open the Excel document or save the file if you choose to enter your hours later. If you save it, be sure to do so to your desktop or a file you've created for this purpose so you can easily find the document later. For today's purposes, I'm going to open the document and complete it right now. Once the document opens, you'll likely need to click Enable Editing to proceed. You'll want to spend a moment to carefully review the Instructions tab. You'll see that first we're directed to the Payroll tab at the bottom. Here you'll see a list of your employees and all of your pay types at the top. As we know from the Instructions tab, we are not to make any changes to row 1, all of these headers, and we also cannot change the employee list by editing any of the information, reordering, adding, or deleting employees. We also cannot make any changes to the salary or pay rate amounts. Now, if you need to add an employee, remove an employee, or change an employee's rate of pay, simply contact the payroll department at payroll@cardinal-services.com in an email, or write that information in the notes section of this Excel template. Next, let's get to actually entering the hours. First, you'll see that salary employees on your payroll are listed with their salary amount per pay period and their standard hours per pay period. Hourly employees are listed with their hourly rate of pay. Next, you'll enter any additional pay types these employees should receive. So, for example, maybe my salary employee also has a few sick leave hours. And for my hourly employee, I need to certainly enter their regular hours and any overtime hours as well. They may also have some sick leave hours. And you want to enter any additional type of hours that you have, such as training, vacation, commission, and then your employees may also have reimbursements such as cell phone or maybe even supplies. Then again, you can also use the notes section to enter last day's work to payroll, including the separation type, and you can also enter rate of pay changes. Be sure to include the new rate amount as well as the effective date. Once you're satisfied with the notes and pay that you've entered for each of your employees, you'll want to save the file. Again, be sure to do so in a location where you can easily find it again. For me, that's my desktop. Once the file is saved, you'll want to visit earlybird.cardinal-services.com and log in again. After clicking Payroll and Submit Timecards, you'll be brought right back here. Now we're going to follow the Upload Timecards instructions since we have our Excel file ready. Again, remember you can pick up right here if you're using an Excel, a PDF, a JPEG, or PNG file formats. Again, we make sure that we're selecting the correct payroll, and we click the Details button. Here we see a list of our employees. Next, we click Upload or Mark No Pay. From here, you can check the Mark No Pay box if one of your employees will not be receiving any pay for this current pay period. You'll need to type in the reason if that's the case. For example, they might be on a leave of absence, or maybe they quit. In either case, enter the reason, the last day worked, and the return date if that's known. Today, I'm uploading a time card for both of these employees, and also check the Submit Time Card box for both of them. It's important to note that all of your employees, no matter how long the list is, should end up with the No Pay or the Time Card box checked. None of your employees can have no boxes checked. They all must have at least one. Next, you're going to click the Browse button to find your payroll document. Again, this may be PDFs that you have, JPEG, or PNG. In my example today, it's an Excel document. You'll then see the file name listed here. Once you've confirmed it's the correct file, click Submit. Once the file name disappears, you can be sure that that file has been submitted to Payroll, and you're done. Now, if later you need to add additional time cards for additional employees, you'll just start the process over again. Again, be sure that all of your employees for the pay cycle end up having either the No Pay or the time card boxes checked. Payroll will not receive all of your time cards until all of those boxes are checked for each employee. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to our payroll department at 800-342-4742, extension 2151. Thank you so much, and have a great day.